Okay, here we go. So, Soviet Union, you can hold it up or wear it around your neck. You guys listen, you'll get a chance to talk after this. You gotta hold the bottom, yeah.
Wow, Soviet Union.
Italy, you better know your role, son.
What's up? I'm the leader of Soviet Union, and I'm really disappointed from you, NATO. You treated us like the last scum. You spy on us. We gave you a really nice thing. We gave you West Berlin. And what you made with us, you spied there. You spied us. So, we will close every single road and airway through West Berlin. Every passing over these roads or plane over East Germany is declared as a war act, and nuclear strike is a normal reaction. So don't think of it to make like an air bridge over it. Moreover, we will care about the food for the West Berlin civilians. If you want so, we can take over West Berlin and use them for our, or we reuse West Berlin for our East Germany, and no one gets hurt. For us, it's sure, what I say is a law, and I don't care what everyone else is saying. We are the main power, and we will shoot and we will make a nuclear strike if someone hurts our feelings or treated us bad. A nuclear war is only I don't want to have a nuclear war, but a nuclear strike, if you if you say something against me, and it's a normal reaction. So it's not my fault if there's like a nuclear strike against you. It's your fault. It's not my business. If I don't want to bomb you, but maybe I have to. To make sure that you know I am serious, I make DEFCON 2 and make launch on warning. So every single strike you make against us will end in the destroy of the earth. That was my announcement. I hope you know who you're talking to.
Don't look at me funny, you'll get nuked.
Okay,
Oh, there.
so, thank you. First of all, your defense condition is the state of readiness of your military and your nuclear forces. So 5 is the lowest. This is in your binder. Should be about halfway in. Find where you see DEFCON 1 through 5. It's like blue, red, yellow. Some of you it's probably towards the end. Okay, we start at DEFCON 5. You'll see that's where we're at right now today. Both NATO and the Warsaw Pact. Neutral countries, you don't have this option unless you join a team. But the Soviet Union has said, in reaction to your spying in West Berlin, they're not only shutting down all road and air access to your half of the city, but they will shoot down or attack anyone who tries to cross into their airspace or their territory in East Germany. Okay, and they're escalating their state of readiness to DEFCON 2. Everybody look at DEFCON 2. That includes 5, 4, 3, and 2 together. So DEFCON 5 is like normal military state of readiness. DEFCON 4 means tell all your guys to be ready to go. DEFCON 3 means take our nuclear submarines that have submarine-based ballistic missiles and put them out to sea so they're ready to strike. And DEFCON 2 means your long-range nuclear bombers need to be ready to strike at a moment's notice. So they didn't declare war, they didn't attack anybody. They basically upped their posture and said, we're almost as ready and heightened awareness as we can get. Okay? Now, DEFCON 1, the only thing you add on to that, which they haven't done yet, is to fuel our ballistic missiles so they are ready to launch, which you know from Cuban Missile Crisis, that took some hours. So you could fuel them up ahead of time and say, we're this close to hitting the button.
That's cute.
You guys understand what they just did right there?
Push the button, you won't.
This is very much historically accurate. The Soviets really did this to West Berlin. Now, that sets the stage. First of all, Jeff, could you go flip your DEFCON under Warsaw Pact? They're paper-clipped in order. Flip that to 2, please, so we all know. You guys can change yours when it's your turn. But as per the instructions yesterday, Warsaw Pact, you get to move first. You can declare war. Or you can move your conventional forces one country. Any country they touch, you can move. Okay? If a war breaks out, then I have a little calculator to figure it out. Oh, and I forgot, you also want to turn on launch on warning, right?
Yes.
That means any nuclear strike that you guys undertake against anyone results in what?
Mad.
A complete strategic nuclear attack from the Soviet Union.
World now.
You all die. So if anyone has launch codes and you want any kind of nuclear strike while this is still on, which it's on this turn, they're going to retaliate with the entire strategic nuclear arsenal of the Soviet Union against you guys. And we know they have plenty of warheads to make that happen. Their submarines are at sea and their aircraft are ready.
You don't even know what we have.
Screw it.
Okay? So, you guys will get to go last because you're neutral. You can join either side. You can talk to people. Levi is China and Albania. Tommy is Cuba and Yugoslavia. We'll talk tomorrow. Remember this? I said be patient about your little secret.
No.
I know. I've made Cuba a bunch of big mouth people, and they're not doing a very good job of being quiet.
No, terrible.
If you want to talk to them and say, come join us, or you want like a favor from somebody, you can go solicit that at any time. Right now, it is the Warsaw Pact's turn to move. Besides what you've already announced, do you guys want to do anything else?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
At first we take over Finland. So we move our 4 normal conventional takes over to Finland.
Okay. And no one is Finland. They're a neutral country. So NATO, there's no one to help. They're not a NATO country. They're neutral.
And we take over at first Finland. Then we take 4
So those
normal
are the actual
forces
locations
down to the
of the
Turkey border.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me put that back.
How does he know everything?
Because he is from Germany and he's smart.
Whatever, you totally told him.
Did I tell you what to do?
No.
I'm sure you did.
Trust me, if I was giving him
Lies.
advice, I would not advise him to do
You stayed
this.
after class with him.
Yeah.
No, do you know what we talked about? He's going to be gone tomorrow, so I had to pick Sam to take his spot.
You think those tanks are hot? Oh, you should see those nukes. Those tanks ain't gonna be no match for those nukes.
Yeah, moreover, we will make 5 more battalions to
Guys
East
only got one
Germany
submarine.
to make sure we have enough forces there to
Okay.
defeat against the NATO if they try to sneak into West Berlin. What would result in a nuclear strike.
Okay.
Hey, remember in World War I, the people that tunneled under, took out one of your machine gun bunkers? Yeah, we can do that.
Why are they his? Just because he's German?
Yeah.
He probably planted them.
Yeah, moreover, we take over Romania and with everything what's in Hungary, Romania. Hungary takes over Austria and Romania takes over Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
I say we want to.
Okay. My map was not working, but I have it now. So let me follow everything that Tim has said. Now, NATO, you should be thinking about your collective response to this because you have allies here. So, launch on warning has been enabled. So any nuclear strike you guys execute, you will all die. And they can't stop that even if they want to this turn.
He'll die too.
Next, he wants to move their conventional forces into Finland and occupy it.
Wait, so if we was to
Finland
launch-
is not here. Now Norway, who's Norway? Who's got Norway's binder, NATO?
Oh, I do.
This is your neighboring country who just got invaded by the Soviet Union.
Looks like you're going to war.
Okay, and you wanted to move some down to where? East Germany?
Yes, right. All the here these what
Okay.
here to Poland, everything in Poland to East Germany.
Can do. They're gonna be in the North Sea because they can't all fit. You've got too many weapons for my map.
And
So-
then you take over the Austria-Hungary, Austria, and Romania. We wait here, but we take 2 more tank battalions to Hungary.
Austria, Hungary, sorry,
Yeah,
say that again.
From Austria-Hungary to Austria, from Hungary to Austria.
Oh, okay, you wanna occupy Austria?
Yes.
Okay,
And then some of, then Romania to Bulgaria, and then these two to Romania.
which two?
Then it's Romania to Bulgaria, and then 3 of these to Romania.
Okay. So we'll just do this, 1, 2. Okay, good?
Very good.
So,
Okay.
where they're on launch on warning, say you were to launch.
Nuclear weapons being launched by any of you NATO
Yeah.
countries,
They
automatically, they don't have a say now, will invoke a complete strategic nuclear launch against you guys. All of their ICBMs coming at you if you use any nuclear weapons.
Who would die first?
You'd all die.
But who would die
But
first?
surely you guys would die first.
Yeah. And
Why-
moreover,
why?
we
Depending
only,
on what you're targeting.
and
If you use a precise little tactical nuke and like, oh, we're gonna hit that guy in West Germany, they're gonna launch everything at the US, which you'll get a 30-minute warning and go launch everything back. You're all dead and you would have died first. Depending on what you target.
yeah, and moreover, we would still have 50 to 60% of our people, and you would just have, I think, 20 to 30 or something like that.
Yes.
So
Your
you would-
casualties would be greater because your countries are more compact and more urban. The Soviet Union's so big and spread out, a couple bombs wouldn't kill a huge percent of
How many nukes do you guys have?
Enough to destroy the whole world.
Yes, as do you guys.
Exactly.
But we multiply yours by
Launch on
like
warning
5.
is just, for like
We live in America, we're screwed.
You can do that anytime.
anytime.
We got like 10. Are you almost done? Is that?
DEFCON 1.
Tommy, do you wanna come to our side?
Yeah, I'm going to your side. With Yugoslavia.
Can I talk to Cuba, please?
Yeah. Now listen, I'm trying to save this Word document, so let's clarify what just happened, okay? The Soviet Union and their alliance system, the Warsaw Pact, has just occupied, invaded 2 neutral countries that aren't here today because they're not in NATO or the Warsaw Pact.
Right.
Finland and Austria. Those border you, Norway, and you, West Germany. And Italy, to the north. So they didn't declare war and start anything with you, but they're kind of being bullies right now. And they have launch on warning enabled. So you guys need to talk about, your turn is next. What do you want to do? What do you want to say? DEFCON, launch on warning, do you want to change some things? Put your nuclear subs and aircraft ready? Whatever.
Okay.
Neutral countries, you guys can talk to anyone at any time. Leaders, you can send someone to go solicit them and say, hey China, do you want to join NATO or join the Warsaw Pact? Hey Cuba, do you want to join? And they might have like, yeah, if you give me some of this. Ask.
So there, how many are in the one time?
Warsaw Pact has about 7 or 8 countries.
Okay, so,
But the Soviets are the biggest.
okay, well, there's 2 right here, Tegan has 2, Levi has 2, Patrick has 3, why don't you away?
But how many do you have nuclear weapons? No, that's what I thought.
We'll just do the new
How do you know that they're going to let you leave? Do you think Tracy's going to say you can just leave and take your weapons? And how do you know he's going to let you come start some neutral line?
Come on.
We got busy.
So why is giving your
How about
license
you guys?
to
Do we
one
want
state?
to-
I got nukes now.
Okay.
Okay, so
We got on one up then.
Yeah.
you would join.
Yeah, I'd say least DEFCON.
What are they
If
doing?
not, we invite you and kill all
The
of them.
Soviets. I mean,
That is
that's-
not how you
They're
act.
about to.
That's not too bad.
here's what they're doing.
Check
out my triceps. That's my nuclear weapons. What up, America? The
Yeah,
triceps.
Yeah.
Flex up on you, right? So listen, I put some of you in charge because of your personality.
You can read
That you and
join
him,
us.
and you
Or not.
obviously get 10%. So there's 2 ways I think you can respond.
Can I talk to a nuclear weapon?
Or he said, huh?
On Jeff?
No.
When it's your turn, it's not your turn.
Oh, okay.
Well, hey,
This
good, Tommy.
I'm going to America.
I think
I
we
mean,
have
what
to
to do
talk.
that? I mean,
Good,
so
let's
let
be
me
rational.
motivate you.
Maybe we can't push them.
Now,
Let's say
now
this
let's
is what we
talk.
expect.
Yeah, go across the country, waste all your money.
Kind of like you're the mom.
Yeah.
He's the bully.
You guys are doing
So it's kind of like you versus Tommy. Okay? So that he understands.
There's more benefits to.
He is communist and 95 miles away from Edmonton, Florida, so he's kind of in your backyard. So I think we need a plan. So do you want to flex back and posture, move your tank?
No, we just need to stay calm and quiet.
Or do you want to say like, let's stop
Tracy,
being silly?
Tracy, will you give me some news?
Debate anybody
If I
else?
say something wrong.
Tracy,
He's
Well, I
trying
guess
to
some
intimidate
news.
you.
Yeah, you German.
Well, I guess you ain't ready.
Okay, Soviet Union, please let NATO have their talk. They are democratic. They are democratic and actually vote on stuff, unlike
Yeah, we don't
your
have a
alliances
dictator
with the
like you.
Warsaw Pact.
Yeah, but then Tommy, please come to the neutral side.
Good sound effects. So NATO, I'll give you guys a couple minutes. When you have a plan of action, we'll stand up and
I
tell
don't
them which
like
one.
them. Why? I swear. I ain't finna join.
Okay, you know what? Let me think about it before I give you anything.
Why?
Because
I'm finna join you. If I go over there, I'll die.
Let's just stay calm.
maybe I
Because
said.
that's all he wants us to do is just flex back so we can escalate.
I didn't tell you what to do, I just said that's one option.
You gave us two options.
Yeah, I'm going with my option. Nah, let's go.
Okay, we should do it.
Let's go three.
Devin, get over here.
I'm just chat. Let's go three.
Hey Wyatt, I just got 8, just to let you know.
That's cute. I got 10.
Oh, really? It does not say that.
I got.
You little clown.
Oh, God. Why is somebody-
Jason controls my.
Tommy, stop talking to her like you're on our side.
I got
The
some other.
same is for China. You will get news too.
Tim, will I get news? Will you get both my country news?
Pointed at me.
That's Cuba.
Just Cuba? You want from you?
Just to keep calm. Don't jump into anything. You never know, you might go to Germany so you get blown up.
Germany, where's Germany?
Or, the Soviet Union.
Give me that.
And no one's gonna love me.
What's good?
You guys really trust Cuba right now?
No, that's
What am I gonna do to you guys? We're just calling it a truce.
You're right next to us.
Okay, we're gonna take a vote on who wants to flex back and who wants to keep. So I want you to
I don't
call.
know, man.
No. Give me some new stuff to kill him.
No,
They won't see it coming.
I'm not gonna do anything.
You know what happened if you me?
Unless you go somewhere else, then I might. Leave Yugoslavia.
No, I'd give Cuba news.
They're
Are you
low
gonna
key.
get me, dude?
They're low key. No, Patrick. Hey, can you give, hey, Tim, instead of giving Cuba news, can you give this country news?
That doesn't make sense because we have nukes in the near distance.
Oh, that's why you want me, because I'm close to them.
Yeah.
Listen, so they confirm. You better give me some news.
Okay,
I got 10. I mean, I got 10.
actually, the other one.
Yugoslavia?
Yeah.
Cuban nukes? I'm finna leave. And before I leave, I got nukes in Yugoslavia right next to me, bro. Then I leave. I say you leave.
No, that's just asking for us to get one.
Yeah, they'll kill me.
We can all get
I'll give you names, but we're just gonna, I think we should get one.
You really gonna trust him?
Don't trust
Tracy,
him.
he's trying to ruin this because I'm.
See
ruining
my
this
point,
whole
Levi?
game.
Don't give him nukes,
Okay.
cause see what happened with the Soviet Union and
Do you
Cuba?
swear on Grandma Carolina?
What? Yeah, I'm not going over there. I already
You
made.
swear?
Yeah.
On Grandma Carolina?
Yeah.
Swear what?
You have to say it.
You
Yeah.
trust the Cuban communists? They don't even believe in God, they're
What
anti-religion.
about
that's
Yugoslavia?
okay.
Huh?
They're just as communist.
No one knows about them. That's why I think we need to give them nukes, no one will see it coming.
What potential benefit is there, NATO, of giving Cuba nukes? How does that
Not
help?
Cuba.
Or Yugoslavia? It doesn't, look, you already have nukes in Turkey. Why do you need more in Yugoslavia?
Yeah.
You have, look, you have,
Because if he doesn't over there.
you have ICBMs on the Soviet Union's border. Why do you need more? You have enough to attack them.
We want him on our side because if he goes over there, they'll get him nukes and we'll just.
They already have enough nukes to hit you. Their bombers are flying around right now and their submarines are under the ocean. They don't need Yugoslavia to help them nuke you. If he wanted to nuke you right now, does he have the capability and the tools to do so? Yeah. He just needs to hit the button.
Hit the button.
But listen to me. Giving them nukes and then having them defect and leave you, that's a huge downside.
Right.
Like, weigh the pros and cons. The pros are very small. Cons are very powerful.
Alright, I'm not giving you any nukes and you're not in the NATO.
Because, you know, he's just scumming. He's just, like, begging.
Yeah, we need
He's gonna
to,
go over there and beg them.
we need to put our launch on warning on.
Okay.
Alright, Soviet.
NATO, how would you like to respond, and what would you like to do this turn with your forces and your
I heard you
DEF
swear
CON?
We need to turn our launch on warning on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel
So-
like we should retaliate if we do that.
yeah.
Like,
I was
We
feeling
can
tricked,
match
bro.
both too.
You're gonna match them?
Yeah.
Can you have Tegan flip that then?
Hey Tegan, will you flip this too?
You have a lot of countries
Can you just hop in the bed?
You wanna do one?
You can.
yeah.
Tommy, you're screwed.
I thought that was theirs.
Okay, it is.
You're
I'm
gonna
turning
die.
yours on. I have
I'm
yours
not,
on.
I'm not.
Okay.
You over there.
NATO has,
I
listen,
buy you, bro.
NATO has escalated their defense condition to match yours, Warsaw Pact. They are now DEFCON 2. They are also enabling launch on warning for this turn. So until their next turn, that is on. Remind me what that means.
That,
If they
New
password.
Any nukes used will be.
Yeah.
Any nuclear strike by the Warsaw Pact countries will invoke the full strategic nuclear arsenal of the United States and friends back at you. Any launch they have, you launch everything at them.
yeah.
Automatically, you can't stop it.
I say we just.
You guys don't mess around, I like this about you. Neutral countries, it's now your turn. Cuba, Yugoslavia, China, Albania. Any moves, any announcements, any questions?
Nah,
Oh, here, do you want to keep,
Patrick,
pass that on?
we just
Okay.
make our own little thing called, like,
as China here,
what's good?
anybody willing enough to give us nukes,
Yes, we
I
will
will
give you nukes
join.
and we take you
We
out
will.
in the Warsaw Pact.
You are.
okay? I will be joining
I
the
told you.
Warsaw Pact.
Yeah.
Come on, get over here, Lee Mike.
I did.
Now, what you do with your nuclear technology and arsenal doesn't have to be public. You don't have to tell us. You just have to know at the table.
Yes,
Cuba, are you gonna do anything this turn?
I can't control myself yet, exactly. I brought Albania with me, that's okay.
I told you to just. I'm declaring war.
On who?
I'm just 7 hours.
You, look where Cuba is. That's you. The red island off the tip of Florida from last week. You cannot attack the Soviet Union.
Why?
Look where you're at.
What's your point?
You're in the Caribbean.
We'll launch at the same time.
Swimmer?
We can
You can try. You'll drown.
I declare war.
Okay, China is joining. Are you taking Albania with you?
Yes.
You might as well because they're your buddy, right?
Yeah.
China is officially joining the Warsaw Pact. Now, what they do with weapons and technologies between them and the Soviets,
They won't let me.
Cuba is still neutral. Go back to your island. Okay? That means, NATO, your turn is done. So, your nuclear submarines are ready to go, as are your long-range bombers, and your military is on a high state of awareness.
Yeah.
They have launch
good.
on warning enabled, and they're DEFCON 2.
You're a rookie.
Now, there's only 2 levels to go from DEFCON 2. Obviously, DEFCON 1. That means those ICBM silos in Montana or Cheyenne, Wyoming, fuel them, get everybody ready so that all we have to do is say launch.
We can't move any of those?
Wait, why
You don't need to move them. They can hit anywhere on Earth.
Why?
Euro armor.
You guys-
And it says it goes in Canada.
Say that again.
Goes, that little white thing goes in Canada.
Well,
Where?
They're a bunch of gorillas.
they're in North America. See how they're tall? Because they're silos. Canada does not have nuclear weapons, but they have the DEW line, Distant Early Warning System. It's radar that if any launch from the Soviets is executed, you'll know 30 minutes ahead of time. You can't stop it, but you could launch back. It's like your early radar. Okay? So we're going to go to Team China. If you want to move or do anything besides join them, and then Warsaw Pact, it's your guys' second turn until the bell rings.
Whose nukes are faster?
Okay,
Ours
so
or Soviet Union?
It's because you got
Because-
submarine base, aircraft base, and missiles. Your missiles takes 30 minutes to get to them, and vice versa.
Tommy,
So,
you can be on our side as
I'm
well.
really disappointed from the NATO.
Listen
I
to
will
the
give you any
Soviet
deals.
Union.
You will?
I won't,
Listen, or I will nuke you.
I won't give you any.
Alright, I'll still be on your side though.
Okay.
Okay, so because I'm really disappointed from the NATO because they just treated us like nothing.
Yeah, 'cause
It
you
was
are
like-
nuclear.
Yeah.
And they have also launched a warning. And we will make DEFCON to DEFCON 1.
Yeah.
And
Sam, can you flip that, please? DEFCON 1.
DEFCON 1. Moreover,
Soviet Union's only good
Your
at hockey.
missiles are
nothing
fueled,
else.
and all you have to do is launch.
yeah. Moreover, we take over Yugoslavia.
With your Bulgarian and Romanian
Yes,
permission.
right.
Okay, they're occupying now what was a neutral country. They were communist, but they're going to invade them as well.
Yeah.
That's 3 countries in 2 turns, NATO.
Alright, we'll make it.
That's one of Tommy's countries.
Okay, moreover, because Cuba really
That's why I
wasn't
told you
nice
that.
to us,
Which,
we will invite them.
you will what?
Invade them? Or can we make like a non-nuclear strikeout, like just make like
No,
bombers
you
over
do that,
them?
you're
No, you
done for.
can't.
No, you do that, you guys die.
Listen,
Yeah.
what you can do is if you both agree, is both turn off launch on warning and let him nuke Cuba with, like you guys
Cuba
are okay
is
with
so
it.
close to.
How could he turn off launch?
That doesn't make sense.
I can.
It's his turn.
No,
Yeah, it's
Cuba.
my
Those are
turn.
separate issues. Launch on warning, you can turn on and off any turn.
The
Yeah.
problem is I don't trust in NATO anymore, so it's not possible that I turn off launch on warning because I don't want to get nuked
How
by
can you
them.
not trust
Well,
us?
then
But
if you launch
listen,
a
if you
nuke,
don't turn off yours, they can't turn theirs off. They're not gonna turn theirs off.
I know, so I just will invite them. I will invite
You
Cuba.
have no forces in the Western Hemisphere.
how are you
except
gonna get
Cuba.
across the ocean?
Yeah,
Don't leave.
I tried coming back to help you, but you.
So here's what we'll come back to. Listen, you need to talk to him, and Sam is going to take his spot tomorrow. If you want to make some kind of deal with Cuba, who gets to kill him, who wants to join him, turn off early warning, that's up to you.
Okay, can I talk to you as the